Not doing much today. Mainly haven't been around in a while because we are in the process of re-cleaning and reorganizing the shop. Like, for example, tools hung up properly like you saw over there. But we just got done powder coating first part, and in our D.I.Y refrigerator slash, I don't know, heater, we're gonna see what happens in about 20 minutes. All right, so it hasn't been 20 minutes, only been about 2 or 3, but I just wanted to see how the heat's doing in there. And look at this, plastics remelting. That's all right, I don't care. Oh, we can still see. Yeah, anyway, the gasket that was on the door ain't gonna hold anyway. So that's my D.I.Y powder coating stove for now. First part tested, being tested, right, and that's not gonna work. All right, we'll have to see what happens with one light on, because obviously, as you just saw, that's gonna be pulling probably too much power. Let me go ahead and turn the other side on instead of this one, because it has 2 bulbs. So hopefully that'll get up the temperature, and hopefully it'll work. Well, so far not so good. Even with just one plugged in, it popped the circuit, the breaker. So, but I don't get it. That's what I don't get, is when we test tried this, I had it on for 20, 30, 40 minutes or whatever, and it was doing just fine. Now all of a sudden, we mount it, we get it mounted, we get both of them mounted in there with even just one plugged in, and it pops a circuit. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of investigation on this. I just had a brain fart. I just realized that the 2 separate sides aren't on 2 separate circuits. Not right now, because the 2 sides, when they should be separated, they're into one. Right now, let me see something. Hold on. Is that the main for the whole garage? Okay, so that's the main for the whole garage. Turn that back on. This, the other one, the other 50 amp is for and it just popped the circuit again. I'll put money on it that it pops it again here in a minute. Yeah, here we are back in the dark. So looks like I'm going to have to figure something out, because I don't know why this thing popping a circuit when it shouldn't. All right, so we kind of figured out the issue, which was the circuits on this wall and the back wall are both on a 50 amp. So we plugged both of them into there and it worked, but we had to stop it early because it was melting everything even worse and smoking really bad. So I'm gonna have to pull the rest of this insulation and this plastic out. But it did cook this long enough to where it is now officially powder coated. Let's go in the sun. Look at that. It's not the best in the world, but damn it, I'm happy because it's my first one. So now what we do is we practice, make ourselves better, so that when we do other parts, it comes out a lot smoother and a little bit nicer looking than this one does. But that's okay. So at least we know now. And here's the other part of the this one's waiting, but it's gonna have to wait until I get all the insulation out. So anyway, that is it for me. A short day on this. It's been a while. We're still in the process of organizing this garage and everything else. Once that's done, things will be a little bit more consistent again, but we'll see what happens. happens. He finally got the panel out. So now we're gonna go look for a fuse relay and find out what the heck is wrong with somebody's truck. So until then,
there's a lot of stuff wrong with it. Okay, I just need it good enough so around the road.
yeah, and it happens to be a 15-year-old. So anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all later. And remind you,
watching your videos or else I'd say something.
and get your helmet.